Good evening, friends. So, our today's topic is all about cell transport. Myself, Amar Patil, I'm going to deliver an important lesson on cell transport. So, cell transport that is, yes, transportation of some ions, some molecules. It may be water, it may be sodium ion, potassium ions, or sometimes, yes, drugs, sometimes nutrients across a cell membrane. That is, yes, through plasma membrane or semi-permeable membrane. For example, the movement of ions, molecules, food, nutrients, or drugs from higher concentration to lower concentration by crossing a specialized membrane, that is, yes, semi-permeable membrane may be involved or sometimes may not be involved. So before starting, yes, cell transport, we should know about basic concepts. Solute. Solute is a minor part of, yes, solution. So solute is a substance which is dissolved in a solvent, that is known as solute. For example, sodium chloride is dissolved in a water to form a sodium chloride solution. So that is NaCl, sodium chloride, it's a solute. Next, that is solvent. So solvent, yes, it is a major component of solution. For example, yes, water. So water, it is considered as a solvent. Okay. So solute when dissolved in a solvent and to form, yes, solution. So this concept is very important for transport, yes, mechanism, to understand the transport mechanisms. Next important concept is concentration gradients. So concentration gradient, it means there is a difference in, yes, concentration of two solutions. Suppose there are two solutions, solution A and this is solution B. The solution A having a different concentrations of ions of sodium or potassium, and again solution B contain different concentration of sodium ions as well as potassium ions. So this difference is nothing but concentration gradient. So next point is all about types of transport. So transport of ions or molecules through semi-permeable membrane. So that is why it is called as membrane transport. The first transport mechanism is passive transport. Name itself indicates passive transport. There is a transport of molecule from higher concentration to lower concentration. From higher concentration to lower concentration. Okay, so this phenomenon is termed as passive transport. In passive transport, there is a no energy is needed for the transportation of molecules from high to low. Okay, so this high to low transfer of molecules or ions through semi-permeable membrane. So there are, yes, two conditions. One is high concentration of, yes, and again another one is a low concentration. When there is a movement of ions or molecules through this semi-permeable membrane. Okay, so crossing of semi-permeable membrane, that is from movement of higher concentration to lower concentration. And this phenomenon, it is, yes, of three types. One is diffusion, second one is osmosis, and yes, third one facilitated diffusion. So what is the difference between diffusion, osmosis, and facilitated diffusion? We'll discuss here. Diffusion, it's a simply diffusion. That is, yes, it is a transfer of molecular ions from higher concentration to lower concentration with involving of semi-permeable membrane. Next is osmosis. Osmosis, again, it is an passive transport process. So here there is an important concept is there, osmotic gradients. Osmotic gradients. So there is no energy is required to push the water molecule from higher concentration to lower concentration. So this is semi-permeable membrane. So movement of water molecules through this semi-permeable membrane from higher concentration to lower concentration. So it is termed as osmosis. Next is facilitated diffusion. So it is again diffusion, that is from higher to lower, but it requires some specialized proteins. This is semi-permeable membrane, and this is semi-permeable membrane contains, yes, protein molecules, and these protein molecules allow, yes, ions or molecules to pass through the semi-permeable membrane, that is from higher concentration to lower concentration. Next point is active transport, important mechanism of transport mechanism. Yes, there is an energy is needed to transport a molecule, yes, across a concentration gradients. That is, yes, the movement of ions or molecules from lower concentration to higher concentration, and this process is termed as active transport. So active transport within the cell membrane, yes, it is by vesicle formation, and this vesicular formation or vesicle formation governs the transport mechanism. So in vesicles there are again two subtypes. One is first endocytosis and second one exocytosis. The name itself indicates endo. Endo means enter, okay, and exo means, yes, exit. Consider this is a cell membrane, and this cell membrane, yes, it is made up of phospholipid bilayer. When one molecule or any ion or any drug molecule comes in contact with the, yes, membrane, so there is a membrane forms a vesicle, and this formation of vesicles, yes, again it is of two types. One is formation of phagosomes, and then we can call it as, yes, phagocytosis. That is, if the substance it is nutrient molecule or food molecule, yes, then the process is governed, that is phagocytosis. Again, if the substance is again or molecule it is again microorganism, again the perform the process of phagocytosis. Another process of vesicular formation is, yes, that is pinocytosis. So there are two processes in case of endocytosis. One is phagocytosis and another one, yes, pinocytosis, and last one, that is exocytosis. In case of exocytosis, there is an exit of molecules. Suppose this is a cell membrane, okay, and these are the, yes, some ions or molecules present inside the cell. This part, yes, it is intracellular part, okay, and this is extracellular part. So there is an exit of molecules from intracellular to extracellular. So how this process is completed? Yes, any molecule, so for example this molecule, yes, it is transported from intracellular to extracellular by fusion with this cell membrane. By fusion with this cell membrane. So this process is, yes, completed with the fusion of, yes, cell membrane. And this fusion process, when it is completed, then the molecule, whatever drug molecule or any molecule which is comes out. And last one, the active transport, it is carried out by or with the help of protein pumps. So this is phospholipid bilayer, and this phospholipid bilayer is consisting of some specialized proteins, or we can call it as a proton pumps. So the proton pump, it may be like, yes, sodium potassium pump. So this sodium potassium pump, yes, is involved in many mechanisms, but here we are discuss only generalized mechanisms. So there is an, yes, binding of and, yes, molecule, there is an opening of this proton pump, okay. So there is an inward movement of sodium ions, that is inward movement of, yes, sodium ions, okay. So the for the movement of sodium ions there is a requirement of energy. So energy is needed, yes, and this energy, it is utilized from, yes, adenosine triphosphate. So adenosine triphosphates are required to complete the active transport process. So yes, passive transport definition: movement of molecules or ions from higher concentration to lower concentration, yes, along a concentration gradients. So hope you understand this transport mechanism. Thank you very much for the watching.